What is up, everyone? It is boy Kraken. What's going on? How you doing? Welcome to the 23 Hall of Fame show
Ew.
seminar, and I'm with my boy Anna. How you doing?
Ew.
What's cracking, Anna?
I'm feeling good, Bubba. I've been so excited for this for like a week plus at this point. So for us finally getting to the point of like getting together, we're looking real sharp. We're hanging out, having a good time. I've been waiting forward for this for a pretty long time at this point. So I'm ready to get started.
Me too, man. Me too. Look, let's introduce ourselves for those who don't really know of us. Would you like to go first?
I'd be honored, Bubba. So my name is KSI Anatomy 7. I appreciate getting to be here with all of you. I'm the director of digital services. So I got recruited in 2011. I actually got to be in the Hall of Fame myself. So I got inducted in 2017, and I'm here with my buddy Bubba.
Woo, woo.
Bubba, I'll let you give
Let's
it
go.
away.
Woo! What's up, everyone? For those who don't know me, I am BUBBA7. I've been in KSI since 2018, past executive staff. I was an executive director at one point a few years ago. I'm currently serving KSI as the supervisor for the KSI Global Talk podcast. And I honestly, man, I'm sorry. Can we get this? I can't stop thinking about it, man. I can't stop
Dude,
thinking about it.
man, I'm excited
I've been
for
waiting
as
all
much
week.
work has gone into like all of the work put into getting to where we are right now, streaming this, bringing it to you guys live, and obviously at the end of the day, we are honoring just a select few members, but none of the work of these members could have been done without everybody that's watching, the entire community themselves. So before we get too far and forget to thank you guys later, I mean, I know Bubba's right there with me. We definitely appreciate
Oh yeah.
everybody's positivity, support. Whether you came to all the different events that we had, whether it be the karaoke, which I'm so mad that Bubba didn't end up going on singing anything. I was waiting for it. Um, or like the
I had to
Apex
get my
game.
priorities done,
You
man.
know,
I had to
we
get
just
my game
finished
night
up
going.
Oh, geez, man. We just finished up, the All-Star battle, so I hope you guys had a great time, and we're ready to wrap this up with the award finale. So, Bubba, I'll let you get us underway.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much. Well, look, today we are here gathered to celebrate and honor three exceptional individuals who have left a remarkable impact in our community. Our first inductee is an individual who is dedication and unwavering commitment to academic excellence, and not just that, but served as an inspiration to their own peers. Next individual who is a remarkable true core value within the KSI that shows knowledge, the strength, and integrity. And he also holds a special place here in his heart for the community as well. And lastly, we are celebrating an individual who is unwavering commitment to service and leadership that has made an incredible mark on our community from the past and up to now. But before we get into all this good stuff, we do have a very special speaker, the chairman of this, the famed city, KSI Crusader 7. What is up, Crusader? How are
Hey,
you?
Crusader.
What's crackalacking, my man?
Hey, how are you guys? Happy to be on tonight. I'm KSI Crusader 7. As Papa mentioned, I am the chairman of the Hall of Fame committee. I'm also the head judge in the KSI, and I'm happy to be here. I've been in KSI on and off since around 2008, and I am a current Hall of Fame member. I was inducted in 2014.
That is great, man. It's great. Welcome aboard. And ask you just well, me and Anna have a few questions for you. Hope that's
We're
okay.
not letting you get off easy.
That's absolutely
We're
okay.
gonna just start spitting things out, so you better come up with a good answer. No, I'm
I
joking.
got you. I got you.
Well, man, first question I got for you, man. What is the meaning of being a Hall of Famer here in KSI?
So I mean, it's a big honor to be in the Hall of Fame. over the many years, there's been various opinions of the Hall of Fame, and one thing in the committee that we're trying to do is make sure that it does have meaning and it does matter to us as members. And so being able to enter the Hall of Fame to have your name marked there, through all of KSI's history, I feel personally it is a true honor for us.
No,
Oh
absolutely. And I
man.
mean, looking at you on this graphic, I mean, it's kind of funny how it's set up. I mean, it's not just you, getting to be the individual and picking out who's getting inducted. I mean, there was a really strong team, and I know I've got a little bit of a bias being on it myself, but tell us a little bit about each of the committee members that had a huge part in selecting the people that we're inducting in tonight.
So as you see, we had 7 people who were discussing the individuals. We had KSI Holder 7, KSI Masnaughty 7, myself. We had KSI Victory 7, Cali 7, you yourself and Natalie 7, and as well as Legend 7. And be working with all you guys. It was really great conversations, and we feel very 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 content with the decisions we in the end made.
And it's really cool looking at like the graphic here, seeing all the different years everybody's inducted. I mean, there's some great representation of different diversity throughout the years. People like Miss Naughty that are a little bit older, maybe even up to like somebody like Victory that's a little bit newer, or like a little bit more of a considerable new gen leader. It's kind of cool.
Absolutely. We had people from all generations of KSI here to debate and discuss and, give our opinions. In the many generations of KSI, the values have changed as to who deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, and having to have all these different values together and discuss, it really made this year feel like we made good decisions.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm looking at the committee and who is on the committee right now, and there is a lot of history, man. There is absolutely a lot, and definitely a great sight to see where a mixture of leaderships from present and past that are just hammering out all these kind of everything. My next question is, my man, is for the listeners and just in general, what is the process? Like, how do you guys come up with, selecting a candidate for Hall of Fame or just in general a award like outstanding or a 7 Hall of Fame? Like, what's the process to go about it?
So this year, nominations were open to the public. Anyone could nominate. Any name that came across my desk that had a meaningful nomination. It wasn't just like I feel this guy deserves to be in the Hall of Fame and then call it a day. No, we wanted a nice juicy application on our desk. We took it up for debate. We debated them two at a time. We put two up for 24 hours. They had full debate by all 8 members of the committee. I mean, all 7 members of the committee, and in the end, we made our decision. It was 7 members from the younger generation of KSI, which obviously we knew were not going to get Hall of Fame, but because their names were put forward, because they had a great nomination forward, we wanted to honor their work, their hard work, and so while not all nominees received the Hall of Fame, there were many who deserved outstanding service awards, and we felt like the level of outstanding service award matched the level of commitment and work they put into KSI. And then at the end, we made our decisions.
I mean,
Man, that's
you
awesome.
couldn't have said it any better, any better than that. I mean, looking at the other nominees, I mean, I know I've got the luxury of being on that committee, so I know for myself, like the people that I helped induct this year are people that I felt extremely confident myself. But I mean, Crusader, from your perspective, I mean, what do you feel about the nominations that we ended up receiving and the people we're actually inducting?
I mean, I think it was a great variety of them, especially seeing the newer names, and being part of the Hall of Fame, being able to get there, it's did you make a difference in KSI? What are you going to be remembered for? And there were many names that came across our table that were doing excellent work now, but is their work going to be remembered in the years to come? And that was a really big part of it. And we felt like they should be honored with outstanding service awards, and then a year or two later, this is another notch on their belt that can support, hey, this person did this 2 3 years ago and it's still running, it's still going, and maybe they should be considered for Hall of Fame this year. And so that was a big part of it.
That
Most
is
definitely.
awesome, man. And I'm just excited for all this and leading up to the events from, this past week and to finally getting to this day and announcing these exceptional like members that deserve hand hands down the awards that we'll be giving out tonight. It is just awesome to see from, you know, from me being here for a little while, and I can't imagine from like your aspect or Anna's aspect or even Lyndon or whoever, the older members seeing these newer members coming up, becoming Hall of Famers, becoming sevens, and making a big impact. It is great to see, and hopefully many years to come for more generations and generations. So I'm excited, man. And Crusader, it's been a pleasure, honestly.
Yeah.
I know you
Honestly,
have anything
Crusader,
else you'd like to
yeah,
add.
Crusader, I just want to honestly thank you for all the work that you put in with this committee, getting it to the where we are now. And I mean, honest to God, you're probably the best person to take a chair spot on this. So everybody, you know, let's jump right into it because I can't keep my excitement in much longer.
Thanks, guys, and it was really great being on tonight.
Yeah, thanks,
Hey,
Crusader.
thank you. Appreciate it, man. Oh, man. So, Anna, what's going on? You ready for this?
I, Bubba, I better see your name up here in gold. I'm gonna be honest. For
Oh,
for
man. It is in
all,
gold. It's in gold below my video cams.
oh jeez, that. Oh man. Well, we'll get you there one day, Bubba. Even if it's
Oh,
not your night tonight, we'll definitely get you there. But you
and
know,
one day, hey, if it happens, it happens. If not, I won't lose sleep over it. But look,
oh no,
let's
that's
get into this great event, this outstanding excellency. Ah, man, I'm speechless. I can't even do this. But let's get it. Let's do it. Right? You
yeah. I'm
ready?
ready. I'm ready. I'm
All
ready.
right.
Let's kick it off.
We're gonna kick it off to the standing awards, man. The outstanding awards. And first off, we got KSI Cheddar 7 on earning the Silver Outstanding Service Award and sponsored by KSI Linden 7, the owner of KSI. Cheddar came onto leadership during a time when many other leaders were either abandoning KSI or trying to merge it with another community. He is the calmer voice in the background that balances my go and go with patience and understanding. And when I found out that Cheddar, I've known him for years and like beyond KSI days, like XGN, DCG, like, bro, this man, I love him to death. Like, it's just outstanding. No pun intended. It is great. It is great to see that he deserves this award. It is honestly right on the nail. And during that time, I was, the operations director, and I brought him in as well to the leadership, and he helped Lyndon in the inside while I was straightening out the structure of the community because it was a tough time and everything. But overall, Cheddar, man, if you're listening, dude, congratulations, man.
Yeah.
Deeply, deeply love you for it, and keep it up.
No, that's awesome to hear, Bubba. And I know Cheddar, to give a little bit, I know you and I maybe haven't worked together all that much, but it's super awesome to see that it's not just the people in clan operations making these awards and making the honors. I know Cheddar's done a lot of the website work and a lot of the back end stuff, whether it be on Discord or like I said, the website and stuff like that. So that work, while it goes missed, and people don't sometimes value it or see a lot of the work that's getting done. Cheddar's definitely been that one to kind of like help bring it all together. So again, huge congrats to you, Cheddar, on earning the Silver Outstanding Service Award.
Hell yeah.
Bubba, I'm ready to switch because I know that was somebody you had a lot of personal attachment to. I want to give one out that's a personal attachment to me. So I'd like to congratulate KSI Asuna 7 on earning her Silver Outstanding Service Award, sponsored by one of her senior officers, Elder Rich Knight. Elder Rich joined KSI not too long ago, and they've never been in the community before, nor knew what one was even about. But Asuna was there for them. She helped them figure out how to use Discord. She's shown great patience with them and all the members of Leviathan. Whenever we're in a game night or a squad meeting, she's always there, even though she works during that time. Asuna is the best leader we could have ever asked for. And it's kind of funny, Bubba, looking at your remarks with Cheddar. I mean, obviously, Asuna is somebody that I work with pretty close all the time. I mean, her and I were the director and deputy director of digital services, and it's kind of funny. It's like one of those things where when her and I started talking and get working on stuff for digital service, or even when we were talking about things with Leviathan or just Chaos Remnants in general. I mean, it's almost like talking to myself, and it's kind of crazy, but I mean, I couldn't be any more proud. And I feel like I've shown it through all the stuff on Twitter and stuff like that about the work that she's done. And, it for me, this is actually amazing for somebody that's a lot newer into our community here in .com, but is definitely somebody that's on the right path towards getting Hall of Fame here pretty quick. So again, huge congratulations to us in the seven.
Yeah, honestly, I'm in, as you know, I'm in the department, your guys' department, as the podcast and everything. And Asana, she's great. I work with her, talk to her, and VCs, DMs, and everything like that. She always bugs me about um, just not like bug me, but like just the time checking up on me.
Yeah.
So it's good. And, from what I see on the sidelines, what she does, with her squad and in the department under you, it is again an outstanding, thing that she has done. And congratulations. Honestly, you
Ayo.
deserve
I'm so proud.
it.
Well, Bubba, I think you got one more silver outstanding service in you, right?
Why do oh, you're right. I do. Yeah, man. I want to say congratulations to KSI Rooster 7 on earning the Silver Outstanding Service Award. Man, sponsored by KSI X King 77, the Roosters stunt double. When
Oh,
Rooster was put over Nemesis, he changed the landscape and the mentality that the squad was on, mainly from behind the scenes stuff, but adjustments just were definitely needed. I sat in a lot of parties with Rue leading up to the split of Nemesis, getting feedback and construction criticism. Rooster is one of those guys where if he sees potential in you, well, you he will help you carry into the moon, and if he doesn't, he won't shoo you away from telling you. Appreciate Rooster being there, even if he doesn't want to take a lick of credit for where Paradox it is now. I will always give him the credit of having my back and believing in me. And honestly, King hit it right on the nail.
I mean, I
Rooster,
don't think you could say it any better about Rooster there.
seriously, I've known Rooster for a while. Just BSing in voice chats and cracking jokes and hanging out, and and if it was in game nights or social nights or whatever the case might be,
Yeah.
if you see him, whoever's listening, you see him in a voice chat, honestly, make your way, jump in that voice chat, meet him, and meet the other guys, because normally Callie and the generation up in there is all
Yeah.
there, and King as well. But honestly, outstanding Rooster. Congratulations, my man. Keep it up.
Yeah, I mean, Rooster, I mean, looking back at the work that you and I did, I know we've, had a beef in the past. I mean, looking back at 2015 when we were both div leaders, myself the division leader of LB back in 2015, you the division leader of RD in 2015 as well. I mean, there was some weird tension there that he and I, back then, I mean, if you told me the amount of work that Rooster was doing, back then and like where he'd be today, I mean, I don't want to say I don't believe you, but it's kind of like that friendly competition and things between the two of us and things like that. And especially now in this most recent iteration of KSI, where we've actually got to work together and not necessarily against each other. He and we've kind of had that discussion about like, man, back then we could have made some huge improvements on the community, but it's super cool that we get to work together, now and everything like that. And kind of going back to honor you for all the work done back all the way back in 2015, as well as all the most recent iterations. So again, Rooster, congratulations earning Silver Outstanding Service.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, that's for. Well, no, you got one more, right?
Yeah, well, you know what? Just because of the fact
The
that you
next.
almost forgot them, I'm gonna go ahead and give them gold. Not because, for any specific reason, but you know, Bubba, it's your friend, it's your bestie, it's Katiana. We almost forgot her. But I seriously, I want to give a huge congratulations to KSI Katana 7 on earning the Gold Outstanding Service Award during this event. And that's going to be sponsored by KSI Term, our content creation supervisor, who wrote this about her. Katana is a great leader. I've worked under her for quite a bit in my early digital service days, and she's always been able to definitely be a big factor or be able to help me whenever I need or have insight on a project. She is definitely a big factor in what I've been able to accomplish in this community. Also, it's really great to sit in voice calls with her and listen to her say, "What the heck?" like 7 times. Katana definitely is a great leader to be around and be able to be in this community with. And I mean, Term, you nailed it there again. Just such a great leader and somebody that, I've got to work with pretty heavily throughout the years. I mean, her and I came in contact probably back in like 2019, 2020 era. And it was kind of cool, seeing somebody that, it just seemed like it was going to be another one of those members where I, work with them for a little bit and, through looking at my own history, just kind of like losing touch with them. But I mean, Katana's really grown and obviously at this point is now leading the community. So I couldn't be more proud again. It's awesome.
No, 100%. And I known her since as long as I've been here. And when she joined, I've known her when she was the lead of GFX. She was the division leader of FA. And just honestly, like I said earlier, from just watching these members when you've been here and people join and you see like members accomplishing big positions and teams and this and that, it Kat, she is unbelievable. She is always willing to just voice her opinion, get things out there, help anyone that needs be, and she definitely well deserves the gold outstanding service award, hands down.
Congratulations again.
Congratulations, Kanteana.
Well, I mean that wraps up our outstanding services, but Bubba,
Hell
I
yeah.
feel I feel like we got one more thing that we can wrap up or rack out before we get into the Hall of Fame. You want to give
Oh
out two
yeah.
sevens?
Oh yeah. Let's do it. Let's
All
kick it
right.
off,
Well,
baby.
yeah.
Woo!
So the first person being awarded a 7 is going to be KSI 0XMCF, and that's going to be sponsored by Desert, our director of technology. Whenever Desert looks at what represents the KSI acronym of the knowledge, strength, and integrity, those are the people that we want to make sure that they're reciprocating and representing all aspects of that. So the knowledge of somebody that's been able in the last 4+ years, showing the amount of work and graphics that they've been doing, as Zero was the graphics supervisor for a little bit there. Somebody that has the strength and dedication to put the time to make. We've documented over 200 profile pictures that Zero has done, and all completely free for the members. But they still have been able to do it time and time again. And even still now, Zero's still a part of the graphics team and still pumping out pictures and making these like personalized things for our members. And also has the integrity that they know what they're doing is for the betterment of KSI, even if what they're doing is in the shadows. This time and mental dedication should at least be acknowledged. And we do want to acknowledge that by awarding you a 7. So, Zero, congratulations. KSI 07, KSI XMCF 7. I'm not sure what you're going to go with, but I can't wait to see. And, I'm very proud of the work you've done. I mean, myself being a graphic artist, it's rare that we get like this type of like ability to recognize these type of artists and stuff like that. So again, huge shout out and congratulations on earning your 7.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And Zero, congratulations. I don't know of you, but I know the name.
Oh,
I've
Bubba.
seen. I look. I'm gonna be honest. I'm straight up.
Oh
I'm straight
man.
up. But I've honestly never met him. But I've seen his work. I've seen all of the profiles and GFX that he puts out for our members here, like especially like, and it's great. And honestly, your work is outstanding. Honestly, I might need a new GFX profile.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I was gonna say Zero, you need to reach out to Bubba and get something. He's had this little controller profile picture for so long at this point. He needs a
Yeah,
rebrand. So Zero,
yeah.
the first project that we've got for you after being awarded the 7 is get Bubba here looking as dapper as he is right now.
Let's get that gold outstanding award now. But
No, definitely.
man, so we got one last 7 award going out here, and it's my boy, known him for a long time. KSI term 1028. This man, this legend, shout out on the side. He's been doing a great job with all of the slideshows right now, and just he's the man. But this was sponsored by the very only Anna, the director of digital services. Term is willing to go above and beyond for anyone even remotely interested in streaming, content creations, or digital services in general. He has easily spent hundreds of hours helping out members learn new skills and never asked for anything in return. He is going so above and beyond the call of duty of his position and would say that unfortunately 75% of that is missed by much of the community, but those who have been helped by Term or have seen his willingness to help new content creators know there is no one better than Term. It's my honor to call you KSI Term 7. Congratulations. And this man is outstanding. Honestly, for again, for this whole situation, for having the time yesterday to do tech issues or setups and making sure that tonight would go smooth as possible. I'm not going to jinx it, knock on wood,
Yeah,
but
don't jinx it. Term doesn't want to do any extra. But you guys see
but honestly,
all this, that's all Term. So
all of this,
Bubba and I aren't smart enough for that.
but this
But
background I
honestly,
did.
but honestly, Term, like I said, I mean, I know you're reading off the stuff that I wrote, Bubba, but just to make sure the Term gets to hit it home, I mean, when I came into working in director of digital service, I mean, the productions team of KSI is always, I don't want to say like a laughing stock by any means, but whenever I look at like the content creators that we've worked with in the past, I mean, they probably weren't as active as we wanted them to be and things like that. So when I came across working with you, I was like, oh, maybe this is just gonna be the same thing. And I couldn't have been any more wrong. And I'm so glad that I am wrong because like working with you, I mean, you've been the most consistent person that I've worked with thus far in this most recent iteration since I came back. And it's just awesome to be working alongside you. And you know, you're teaching me new things all the time. And again, you're doing it so selflessly that it's a great thing for the community. So I appreciate that. And earning a 7 is just the least that we could do for you.
Absolutely, man. And I can't say anymore, but for Term and Zero, again, congratulations on your 7, guys. Well deserved. But you know what time it is, Anna.
Oh man, I've been ready for this.
Let's
Is it
do
time?
this. Oh, it is time, my brother. From
All
another
right.
mother.
Well,
Are
I'll
you
give the
ready?
little intro. Yeah, I'll give the little intro here. So, as Bubba said in the very beginning, we've got 3 people that we're inducting into the KSI Hall of Fame for our 2023 class. And these members, I mean, they're the best of the best. They're absolutely the top members in the community. And, you know, the work that they've done has been a huge impact on all eras of KSI throughout the day. So, I'm ready to, to get started with the first one. So, congratulations to KSI Blaze 7 on being inducted into the KSI Hall of Fame. Blaze worked alongside myself closely throughout the years, alongside people like Nexato, Miss Lolo, who many of you also know as Ari, and all of us went to go. Myself, Nexato, and Lolo all went on to achieve Hall of Fame ourselves for the work done in the era that we were working alongside Blaze. But unfortunately, it felt like we left him behind somehow. I mean, Blaze was a huge part in running and rebuilding the last successful iteration of our KSI news team, and he was a successful global moderator for many years. I mean, I know the forums have kind of been, you know, here and gone for kind of a while at this point, but even just getting to the point of like how many members we had on the forums and being a successful moderator for as long as Blaze was, I mean, it just didn't happen that frequently. I myself had worked alongside Blaze doing like large rescale rewrites of all the projects of like our KSI member handbook, the news team handbook, our standard operating guide, moderation administration guides, and so many other like official documents that when Blaze, myself, Nexato, and Miss Lolo went together and sat down and tried to modernize the forums, I mean, that was a ton of work that went behind it. Blaze was awarded the News Staff of the Year in 2013, as well as already had been a proven leader in clan ops as well, as in 2011 we had awarded him the Division Leader of the Year award. We all had like the core 4 group there had spent literal hours upon hours writing all this new content, not just news articles, but a lot of official KSI documents that hadn't been modernized in years. I mean, his impact went on to train the next generation of Hall of Fame members coming from web apps. And honestly, like I said, I know it's somebody that isn't currently in the community, and I really wish we could reach back out to him, but the work that Blaze has done, again on the forums, it's something that I I don't know why we left him behind. So it's my honor, and honestly, I'm so proud to finally be able to induct KSI Blaze 7 into the Hall of Fame.
Woo! Congratulations, Blaze, man. And look, don't take any offense. I don't know you. I know of you. But honestly, man, it is great to see that you are finally, from what I just heard, you're in with the golden tags, my brother. So
Yeah.
congratulations, man. But next up, man, we got the very own. Congratulations to my boy KSI Frosty 7 on being inducted to the class 2023 Hall of Fame. Man, Frosty, KSI has three core values: knowledge, strength, and integrity. Frosty shows these three on a daily basis. The values of knowledge and strength are shown in his actions that he makes for clan ops. His time spent here over the years has taught him many things that he uses to interact with members. Strength is shown by being willing to say the hard things to people. Sometimes stuff likes to get sugar coated when it doesn't need to be. He shows integrity in his actions. The things he says he is going to do, he does. Loyalty is royalty around here. And while Frosty is more than capable of running his own community, he chooses to be here with KSI. KSI holds a special place in his heart, and while past actions might not have been the best, his most recent actions overweigh any past wrongs. And that was sponsored by KSI Holden 7, past Hall of Famer. And honestly, couldn't say any
I
more.
I mean, that sums it up pretty well.
It does. And honestly, me and him sometimes don't see it eye to eye, but that's what I love about him too, about, the sugarcoating things. He is straightforward as I'm straightforward with him too. And honestly, for seeing him finally getting into the Hall of Fame, it is one hell of a job from him. And congratulations, my man. If you're listening, I love you.
I hope he is listening. He better be here somewhere in one of these chats. But I mean,
Yeah.
like everybody has said so far, Frosty, I mean, there's not a single member here watching the stream or watching, on Discord or going to see this on social media. I mean, we all have been able to get a chance to work with you and see the work that you've been putting in this most recent iteration of KSI. But you had already a huge, lengthy list of achievements that you had, helped get through, and what's actually is what put you into the Hall of Fame. So again, huge congratulations, Frosty. I feel like it's definitely well deserved and maybe even a little bit overdue, but congrats.
Congratulations.
So
Woo-wee.
Bubba, I got one more. I got one
Yeah,
more ready
baby.
for
I'm
you.
hearing it. I'm all ready for it. I got
Uh,
goosebumps.
so talking with all of the Hall of Fame selection committee members, I mean, this member was the one that a lot of us, when we were talking about going through and looking at the different candidates and stuff like that, I mean, he was the one that a lot of us were like, isn't he already in? Like the work that he did back in the day, I mean, it's somebody that very easily should have already been in the community. But it's my honor to finally congratulate KSI Reaper 7 on being inducted into the Hall of Fame. And we reached out to Callie. Callie's the one that's going to be sponsoring this one. And what he said is that Rob has been in KSI for 15 years as 15-year KSI veteran that has been every rank in the community from private all the way up to board of directors. He has been multiple time director and has built and split over 5 divisions, countless squads, and is an active member and major contribution to at least 4 KSI rebuilds. He is one of the only active members, aside game, to stay through staying.com through the KSI United, KSI.org, TXI, XGN, and SMG breakoff communities. He also did a major or a minor stint rather on the courts as well. He was a major contributor to the first Xbox One division to splitting KSI history. He's one of the most detailed leaders that Callie has ever worked with, albeit he's going to be grumpy at times, but his skill set is what's made him a great leader to work with. His loyalty has been unwavering, and his contribution to KSI makes him a front runner for the Hall of Fame. Ironically enough, 2 of his recruits are already current Hall of Fame members. Callie feels that Rob has put in his time and the effort and deserves the honor that should have been given to him years prior. And I mean, looking at that, like I said, I had chances working with New Blue, kind of going through and talking to all the different Hall of Fame members to get a little bit bio with them. And it was the common theme talking to people like Miss Naughty or Callie or, any of the other members. It just seemed like everybody thought like Reaper was already in. So it's kind of cool, like I said, to go back and give him the honor that he probably should have gotten years prior. So congrats, Reaper, on being inducted into the KSI Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Reaper. I didn't even know you did all that stuff. Holy cow.
It's
Amazing.
pretty impressive.
That is absolutely impressive. My God. We might have to meet up and help me out.
Yeah, maybe you can help Bubba be a better officer.
Hey, what the hell, man?
Oh
Oh,
man.
well,
But again,
this
Reaper, huge
was great.
congratulations. And to all three
Yeah,
members that
man.
we're inducting into the Hall of Fame today, I mean, the work that each
Honestly.
one of them have done has been a huge impact on the health of the community, the direction that we're taking right now. And I mean, these are honestly the best candidates that we could have asked for our 2023 class.
Absolutely. As we add these three exceptional individuals to the class of 23 Hall of Fame, let us reflect on their accomplishments with their tribute and strive to mirror their outstanding qualities. To our inductees, we congratulate you all, including the Hall of Fame, the outstanding awards, and the members that got sevens. You all and well deserve the honor. Your continuing commitment to excellence, creativity, and the service that you have brought and shining on the example for the future generations here in KSI. You have made a permanent mark on our community, and we look forward into the future for more incredible journeys with you all that will embark upon in the years to come. Congratulations once again, Frosty, Blizzard, and Rooster. You guys deserve it. And for those that did outstanding service awards and the sevens, congratulations to all. And to all, a good night.
Oh, geez, man, Bo, you're gonna lead us out like that. Well, before we go, I'd appreciate giving a huge shout out to a lot of the people helping us out on the back end. Out on
Absolutely.
social media, we had posted a link to all of the different members that helped us out, making this event possible. I mean, I hope everybody had a lot of fun. I mean, just giving some shout outs to a few people real quick. I mean, people like Asuna helping us out with Mars, doing all the back end stuff, or Hero and Dekeech helping us out with the event planning and getting everything set up there. And then also, obviously, like I said, Term for getting us set up with all of this nice like decor and getting us all streamed. Katana for streaming us in the voice chat, and again, all of the members at the end of the day.
And not most importantly, the committee for the Hall of Fame, I,
Oh yeah,
the
nah, nah,
the
nah.
project planning committee, and honestly the team events team and all that stuff. And honestly, again, Term, pop up in here, man. Where are you
Yeah,
at?
come on,
You
Term, come
looking
on.
good or
I know
what?
you
Where
said
are
you
you
want to
at?
come in
What's
here.
going on?
Yeah, get in here.
Come on, you dying?
You know you want to
You
get in
probably
here, Term.
sleeping.
Oh,
But
jeez.
honestly, man, it's been great. It's been a great night. And again, oh, there he is.
Hey,
Hey, I'm here
Term.
now. I'm near.
Hey.
There we are. There we are.
Uh,
Well, other than that, I mean, that's it. That is all for tonight. And again, for the Hall of Fame celebration week, and to us, to the members, thanks for watching. We'll see you next year. Peace out. Anna, Term,
hey,
where are you at?
hold up.
Mama,
Before we
they
get out of
better
here,
hire us again next year. We did 2020. We did it great. We did 2023 even better. I mean, 2024, hire us again.
Hell yeah.
hey,
We got
hey,
that
before
gold tie.
before we get out of here, we have one more thing for y'all. We did a
Oh,
dry run a bit back, okay? So we
Oh
actually made a
no.
little bit of of a blooper reel. So go ahead, feel free to watch that. I'm gonna throw this up on here. You have
it's
a
all
great
Bubba's
evening.
fault.
Oh god.
Thank you for showing up, and go ahead enjoy this.
See you guys.
And it's your favorite person. It's Katiana. It's gonna be KSI 0XMCF. In and out of KSI throughout the years, you know, it's always like, oh yeah, they do stuff, and I thought Turn was gonna be the same thing because you know it just was one of those things that I've just gotten that stigma in my head. But boy, was I ever wrong. I mean, even just helping me learn all this video stuff, it's ridiculous. I mean, Turn will sit there, honest to God, with you for hours on end. Just
These times especially, it can just, you know, get on, play, hang out.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Bubba, at the end of the day, we're a community, and that's kind of the cool thing is getting to thank the people who have been putting in a lot of selfless work and things like that. I mean, I know it's one of those things that we try to make KSI not a job, but you know, the people that put in the honest and true effort, going above and beyond each and every day for the members. I mean, at the end of the day, those are the people that you know are the ones up here in gold. So anybody can get to this point. I mean, even looking at myself, like getting Induction 2017,